Welcome to this series where we are taking a first look at Voxel Tycoon and effectively learning how to play the game. And what I can say is so far so good. But before we go into any gameplay, I'd like to say a big thank you for your comments and feedback. You guys give me a lot to think about. I have had a couple of comments about my camera action. I'm going to be completely honest, I'm having a similar problem with the camera in this game as I had with workers and resources. It seems a bit floaty, and with my slight nervous habit especially when I'm doing a game like this where I don't really know what I'm doing, it comes across in the fact that I'm actually flipping the camera. Now in the last part we laid in this railway network and I'm kind of happy with it, but not totally happy with it is probably the best way to describing it. I think it could be a lot better, but I think for a first attempt it's not that bad. Now what I want to do in this part is we're going to expand out because I need to do two things. One, I need to get sand in because over here somewhere we've got a demand for sand. And as far as I know, the only sand is here, and it's also quite nice and close. The other thing also is we've got another company that set up here, which is we're going to spend some money on because I don't want this one to go bankrupt. This is actually demanding wood frames, but we're quite a long way away from wood frames at the moment, simply because at the moment we are researching the mining that will allow me to quarry the sand, and I actually started this steel research, so I haven't even done the research to make the frames, but we're going to get there. But first things first, I'm going to do something another first. We're going to go and buy this area region here. And you can see the way the region system works is that you get a new region, it's got an area. It normally seems to only have one resource and one city that has various demands. For an example, if I show you up here, we've got this one here wants copper. You can see it's only got the one town or city, or you want to call it. And then over here we got stone. Now I did seriously consider stone, but I think the driver is for sand, and the only sand around is up here, if I can find it. And of course the biome is subarctic, so what we're going to do is we're going to pay our 1 million for that. So sand available, the region is unlocked, so we're going to have to, we got it. So we've now opened up this area here. I'm going to have to kind of how many days, 89 days, I think we can invest in that just to avoid the bankruptcy. So we've now got our sand quarry here where we can't actually build anything. And we've got two raw resources here. Now, I'm kind of thinking that, I mean, the coal, as far as I know, we can't manufacture anything out of coal, but the iron ore, I don't really want to send the iron ore away from my production area, which is over here somewhere. When this game would really benefit a little bit from minimap. So we've got our iron ore here, and I'd like to keep that. So I think what we're going to do is we've got this here, so I can push out, say, a road out through here. Oops, no, wait. Sometimes you've got to come in the other way. I'm just going to take a road out through there. I'm kind of half thinking about bringing a road across the top there. And I don't really want to. Maybe if we come here, and maybe if we just kind of get up to about there. I want to get close enough to the sand quarry to be able to do some things. We got a little bit of a. Oops, didn't mean to do that. I think what we will do is we'll just smooth off this and level out this area here. Kind of sticks out a little bit. What I'm thinking of doing is connecting up to. Maybe if we kind of level out that little bit there and just take the road up from here. Obviously there's, oops. Okay, it looks like there's a bit of an issue here. It's, wait, go away. So we're going to have to lower this a little bit there so we can bring the road in. Alright. Why won't this... Wait. Sometimes this game seems to have a mind of its own. So we've now got a connection to there. I'm thinking if I can bring a road down here. Wow, it's going through a lot of money. I think we'll trim off this area here. I don't really want to go up and down again, so we just take out that bit there. And if we bring a road in there, that means what we can do then is put in a kind of depot about here. It's right on the extreme, but I think we can get away with that. And of course, because it's a little bit closer to there. And what we're going to do is just deliver coal to here. It's a long way. Actually, I think I'll put a garage in up, say up about here. Maybe just about here. Because, I mean, I think putting garages at regular intervals will make a bit of a difference. And we're going to buy a truck that delivers coal. You're going to just deliver the coal. And then we're going to fly right across the map to my coal mine, which is here. You're going to load coal. As I say, coal seems to be the one resource that is only really used for research and for heating. So we might as well supply the coal to here. And just going to unload. And we're going to save you. And I think we'll buy about. Oops. And about 5 trucks on this. We'll just get these guys going. How far's am I off my research? You about another 5 days to go. How long before you guys go bankrupt? Oh no, yeah, they're happy at the moment. And I think I'm gonna make a change here. Sorry, let's go pause. I think what we'll do is level off this area like that, and we'll redo the road like that. How many days? 179 days. The trouble is, the longer you leave it, the higher the cost comes. But I think at the moment I don't want to blow my money. I've lost the road. Where's the road gone? Right. We haven't completed the research. I can do the basics here. So, okay, research complete. Just going to pause while I think. Right, we've got our first supply of coal. Let's just do the research because I need to get the manufacturing going. What we need is I think it's woodworking. This is the one we need. And these guys need wood planks. Who are you? And I think what we got to do is change all these guys. These guys are delivering beams. We need to change these to planks. I think this is how we can do it. If any of you guys know any different way of doing it, feel free to tell me. Wood beams to... Make sure I'm doing this right. So in theory, if we change you to planks like that, what that should do is get these guys should then deliver the planks here to get this research going. We might need an extra truck, but I don't want to do that just at the moment. What I want to do is get my sand production up and running. And what I want is So we're going to have to find a mine across here. We'll go there and we'll put a warehouse kind of in the center. I know it seems counterintuitive to have the warehouse in the center, but I think if you can put the sand quarries around the outside, it should make sense. I think. Emphasis on the word I think. This is very much experimentation territory. And what we can do is push this away far enough so that we can still get that there. And we're going to hook you to there. Now, as far as I know, the sand quarry... what's your logistics? Yeah, you can go to there. And what we need now is a truck that will... or trucks, which will deliver sand. So we need more of these. Your job is going to be to cut, load sand here. And you're going to sand. And we're going to do the save as, and I think we'll start with 3 of them. I'm not too worried about these guys making this area totally profitable. What I want is for these to kind of pick up the sand and deliver it there to make this profitable. The area I want to make really profitable is up over here. We need to make these things, wood frames. Well, of course, we're going to need to wait for the research. Now, one thing I did spot before we came in here was that we were running low on logs. So we're going to have to get a sawmill in here just to try and... I think I'm a bit tempted to put 2 in here. I think we get that. Kind of stack them up a little bit like that. Because what we need to do is make sure the logs are coming into here, which is using the planks. Just want to check the logistics. Because the other idea I'm getting is that at the moment I'm bringing planks up to here to distribute. And what I'm thinking is that maybe this is wrong, because actually, what is the formula for what recipe, whatever you want to call it, for the woodworking? This guy needs 2 planks and 1, I think that's a metal part. So what we're going to need to do is ship up a lot more planks. See, my instinct is rather than just shipping up all the planks to here, is to actually manufacture the planks up here. I mean, I've got lots and lots of... I mean, what you have beams, you have planks. Just want to whiz the game forward a little bit. So, I'm trying to think, see if we... is there anything else up here? See, we're manufacturing planks up here, and these guys don't really have a good supply. Bankruptcy avoided, maintain essential growth, thank you. I think I'm going to think about that, because the other thing I want to do is we've got bus routes here, and I think we got bus routes up here. What I'm thinking is whether we can stimulate the growth up here by using buses, because I want this to grow and get a secondary industry, but I don't really want iron ore again. So what I'm thinking is, oops, I don't want that. Demand decrease, thank you, game. I'm wondering whether we can kind of put you're going to cover like that area there, and I'm just wondering if I can get Yeah, another bus stop there. Now, I'm not too worried whether this is actually going to make money. What I'm really interested in is whether this will... I think so. Where's the... Oops. There's another problem with the... What we're going to do is add stop there. Oh, no. Transfer. Add another stop. Yeah, transfer. And then what we're going to do is... Now I'm going to probably mess all this up with the side of the road. So I must admit I am struggling a little bit. I think... There's that. If I put these on the right side, oh well. I'm just going to have to live with the consequences if I haven't. I think they will get there. We need to... I want an individual route. I want to edit. I want to save as so that we've got a proper route here. And then what we're going to do is... we'll put about 4 buses on this route. Use them all. I've just had a horrible thought whether... These guys are going bankrupt again. Always seems to be about 82,000. 179 days left. How's the research going here? Oh, that's... Don't know, I keep thinking that's the research location. Right, oh, steel smelting is finished. So we're just going to have a bit of a pause here while I think. I need to keep track of things. So this needs steel bars. Researching. Is there anything... This is... what is this bringing in? Iron bars. Is there any research that still needs iron bars? Copper, gasoline. You need iron ore. Glass production. Oh, that'd be nice. Is there any way I can change these guys to... How can I do this? Edit. I think all 3 of them are here. I think I'm going to rename this. And rename this route Sand. Okay. Does that change it for all of them? It has. And what I'm going to do is change you. Sand. You. I think there's only the 3 trucks here because that's why they're all piled up here. We're going to start new research. We're going to research. What was it? Not steel smelting, glass production. So you're going to need sand. And what we're going to need to do now is actually edit the route, isn't it? Right, we've got Slave Lakes. It's just... You want to pick up that. We need to drop off at Slave Lake Annex. We need to come up to here. And you're going to load all. And is that going to work? And then we're going to research the glass production. I think that's all I need to do. Right, so what we got to do now is, I'm still thinking here. I mean, the question is, if I put in a conveyor connector, put one there. Rotate that. Put there. Say I connected these two together and they both contain logs. And then I started, say, producing steel planks here. And then you feed the planks into the manufacturing facility over there. Actually, before we do that, I've actually got to manufacture something over here, haven't I? Factories. I think we need the steel press. Say, for example, say I put a press here. Now, metal parts, I'm pretty sure need steel plates. I don't really want to crowd that. My instinct is to put this kind of out the way over here, say for example, and then take a conveyor from there, around there, and into there. And hopefully that is the iron parts. So for every steel plate coming in here, this is going to make an iron part. And I don't like this. Down to 1. And get ready with the pull. Stop. Okay, it's occupied. Pause again. Oh, he's okay, can I do it this time? Yeah, we got fund. I'm gonna lower this area here. We can level back. We're going to do that. Just put the road back in again. And that should make it all a little bit tidier. And I think we're going to drop this down like that. And what I'm going to do is put a warehouse. Actually, no, we'll put the warehouse about, yeah. Put it close to the road. I should be able to get the conveyor. You're going to hold steel parts. And you're going to rotate that way. You're going to hook up to there. I'm going to invert you. Oh, we got a little bit of a problem there. Now, so we're now manufacturing the steel parts. Or iron parts, sorry. Not. My instinct is for this to come over here. Keep returning to this. And I want to kind of make this into... Now accepts more sand. Thank you, game. We got connections up that way. I just feel that I should be making planks here so that we can supply this area quicker. And what we can do is bring everything coming up by train will be logs, and rather than planks. Yeah, I know you're on the verge of bankruptcy, but I don't really want to deliver iron ore there. Iron ore is a precious resource that I want to kind of hang on to. Yeah, I think we're going to do it. So if I can get, say for argument's sake, if I can put a connector Say I bring. Actually, say I take this. Can I put that? Oh, I can put it there. Okay, that's good. And then if I put another one, for argument's sake, tucked in there, I can bring a conveyor through. Look at that, and hook you there like that. And then, say for argument's sake, I want to keep this area open in case I want to put more depots here. So if I have absolutely no idea whether this is going to work. What we're going to do is run a conveyor. Ah. Okay, you're going to have to drop down to there. Can you build a tunnel? Cancel. You've gone super deep. I don't want that. Cancel that. Just bring this up a bit. Okay, let's try again. Maybe if I come this way. You can come there. Tunnel. Okay. We got a tunnel under there. That can come there. It's absolutely horrible, doesn't it? It kind of dips down and back up again. Let me just pause that. Can I tidy that up somehow? And fill this hole back in again. Like that. Can just bring that up to there, like that. I don't want you guys to go bankrupt. How are you doing? You've got 85 days, which is going to invest. Keep you going. I'm spending a lot of time and effort here. So we should be able to get into there. What I want now is, I don't want mining or factories. What I'm going to do is use a couple of... How did I do it? Down here. Okay, let's just go out here. Sorry. I've forgotten how I set up my... I've lost the edge of the map. Ah, the map turned. So, oh, I just put in a simple upright. Okay. So what we're going to do is we'll put in a couple of circular saws. 2 of them in. Start by side. And take a conveyor. And we're going to flip you. There. You guys are going to make planks. What we're going to do is I want to put more circular saws. I'll probably put them there. So if I put in a warehouse, say about, that's off the edge, isn't it? Okay, we're going to have to level this area out here a bit. I don't really want to. So, and then we'll put a warehouse. Now we're only producing planks, but these guys are going to need, someone's going to need to come in and pick the planks up, aren't they? So, right, if we put a warehouse, say about here, I think that'd be good enough. And then we'll put in a where device just there. And you're going to 4 planks. Now we need to make these go the right way. Ah. Wait, that's a bit silly. Why aren't you... Wait, you're meant to be importing... Actually, we convert that and send them the other way. So what we're doing now is moving the planks from here to here, but for some reason this is not moving the... I think this is a... We've got a bit of a flip conveyor there, so that's okay. That's what we're going to do now. Apologies for laughing, but yeah, this is... Okay, we're going to back on a bus stop. What am I on about? Get rid of you. Freight station. Put freight station there. And I think I've just messed this up as well because I don't think the game takes too kindly to having 2 junctions. Oh no. No. No, there's a limit to... Yeah, I messed that up completely. I have to pause the game, try and get a refund. And what I'm going to need to do now is just put in I think what we'll probably have to do is like come over this way a bit. Hopefully this road will kind of come in and connect there. So you've now got that there. What we need to do is find this route here, slave length planks, and we need to edit this now. We need to take off the unload, and then we need to add you. You're going to load here. Why is... Oops, I've taken off the wrong one. And then you're the one requesting planks, so you're going to unload the planks. Okay. So we're then going to oops. Next things next. And what would... Right. Next thing I need to do is find the trains and change them to pause again, sorry. Made it the train. Right, you logs. You pick up logs. So all I want coming up here now is logs. Where's the other train? Yeah, we're just going to let that train run. I'm not sure. Just leave that up to here. We'll let them come up and unload the logs. I want to change the... Right, so we're bringing exclusively logs up to here now. How do I change the connected buildings? Let me just see. Should be able to change this. Selected items. So what we're going to get is 2 sets of logs in here now. You're going to accept the logs. You're going to come here. And we're going to flip those conveyors there. And then what we're going to do is delete the bypass. what should happen now. And right down the end of here, we got a little bit of a flip process. So what we're going to get now is the logs coming out through to here. And they're going to get turned into planks. Make sure these guys are... You're the wrong way round. So I need to flip you there. What we should end up with is a warehouse full of planks there. And we should probably end up with piles and piles of logs in here. But that would keep these guys busy. So we've got logs coming up to there. Wow. How's my research going? How many more days have I got to go? This rate, the research is going to be finished by the time I arrive. So we've got our metal components there. We've got our log supply running there now. So we've got very, very short distance. Also the advantage now, so if we get this into a little bit of a production area, that will work. Let's have a look here. Come on, celebrating. Oh, my thingy bob is flashing. Oops, pressing that thinking it's the close button. So we can upgrade our headquarters. Okay. Okay, so we got a spiffy new office now. Here, Silverton. Right, we've been kind of neglecting... did I set up the research? Is this research going? Yeah, so we've got glass productions going. We've got that going there. And we've got... This is still awful because it hasn't got any production. We've got our little truck line up here. So they like the fact they're getting passengers. Of course, we're neglecting these guys because I'm wondering whether your coal. I think maybe we need a couple of extra trucks on the coal route here. Are you? Have you? What was it again? I'm just going to get there. An extra couple of them. Oops, don't want that. Let's get some extra coal trucks out here. Get it growing. We've got 700,000, so we're doing okay. I know down here now we're not really doing things, but I think it's going to work. Anything else? Let's see if there's any other problems going on here. Wow, where did you come from? Do I really want to bring sand all the way over here? I mean, it would get this Moncton to grow. It says average. See, it's just all got average growth here. Economy, population, demands. This coal and wood is still average. So, okay, verge of bankruptcy again. I'll just pay the money. We got the money for it. Now, can I justify, say, running something down here? It's a long way. If I kind of zoom out a little bit. I mean, it's a long way to bring a truck. Plus, we're going to have to bring the vehicles in through the town. What we will do is, I'm just going to put a road in here. And let's kind of come out. Probably come this way. And I'm just going to, I know it's expensive, but I just want to, if I create a road like that. Okay, I think what we're going to do is, I think I will put a few trucks on that route. Perhaps if I actually set the... No. I think I'd rather... you're good, and you're kind of average as well. I think, to be honest, I'd rather kind of make these routes a bit better. So this is Wood to Mockton North. So if we put that up there, I buy a couple more trucks here. These guys are, yeah, it's just wood. So I buy 2 of those. I have to sign them individually now. And what was it? Wood to Mockton North. Okay. Get you running out. Still keep pressing the space bar, expecting the game to unpause. I just can't get the idea that I'm going to go up to a totally different key, because I think virtually every other game I play at the moment, the space bar pauses and unpauses the game. Yeah, I don't really care whether you've gone bankrupt or not. I mean, if it comes back with iron ore again, then I'll do something about it. What's the sand here? It's still bad. I think maybe we need to add, kind of just try and jazz these guys up. So if I get a few more sand trucks, I think, by you. Individual route, where is it? I think it's sand to Slave Halt. Oh, I never knew that. I didn't realize that it actually highlighted them. If we get a couple more of these going, get them going, speed the game up a little bit again as well, just to, oh, we got a football stadium. Because I would really love to have a secondary industry going. Okay, let me see. How much longer have we got to go before we get the research? Stop looking at the coal industry. I've got about another 35 days to go. Is there anything I can do while I'm kind of setting this up? And what we could do is a bit of leveling here, couldn't we? Make this into a little bit of a platform here. My industry. Probably take you down a little bit. No. I'm just gonna put you there. So we're just kind of creating this as an industry area, because I'm really determined before the end of this part to get some wood frames working. I'm feeling a little bit guilty about not sending sand to here, but I don't think it's really going to have that much effect, to be honest. Oh, look at that. The town hall. Oh, I've never noticed that before. One of the nice things of the game is that you can kind of wander around and look at things. It says average, average, average. Economy demands 5 out of 5. Passengers 60. Population. So it's kind of building up, but I don't know how we get it. I suppose once we got this built, that should lift this town up. I think it's up to you. You're getting a bad supply of beams, so we got plenty of beams, so okay, let's just have a quick look. Okay, maybe we need a couple of extra trucks on the wood beam route as well. So if we can get in here and buy one of those, and individual routes. What are we looking for? Wood beams to, there it is. I'm just going to release you. This game is persistent. I can give him that. Okay. Okay, we're gonna. I'm gonna concede the beat game. Where just take that through there. And what we'll do is we'll put a delivery. Let's have a look round. I just have a thoughts. You've got coal over there. You've got demand for iron ore and coal there. You've got stone there, but we do that. We don't have that very narrow connection there. What? You've got iron ore there. Okay, stop taking my money. So what's happened to this slave latency? Yeah, I got a bit disorientated there. We've got iron ore there, and we've got coal over there. Yeah, I think I can justify putting this in here because eventually we could make this into another manufacturing center. So we're just gonna put you there and hook you in there. Come into here to buy part of these guys. I'm gonna set Oracle's unprofitable. Yeah, well, I'm not exactly too sure why you'd be unprofitable. Probably because you're the what we call it. Okay, we're gonna set a route up. You're gonna pick up from. I don't really want to come across here, so you're gonna have to load there, and you're gonna have to unload here. Gone too far. You're going to unload. We've got wolves. Save as. We've got iron ore to. Yeah, stop telling me vehicles are unprofitable. And what we're going to do is put 1, 2, perhaps 3. Maybe we'll go for 5. And then we'll just come in here and we'll just release them all. And then you can just deliver the iron ore there. Why is car 63? Oh, what the heck's going on here? Pause, 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 pause. Start with you. You got planks. What are you doing with planks? You should be doing beams. What are you? Well, looks like the truck got on that. Well, that's a bit unfortunate. Okay. Yeah, that was an expensive mistake. That's cost me both money and prestige. Yeah. These guys are going to whiz up a bit faster now. How far off am I on the research? Have a deal. Your first supply of iron ore, yes. So we got one more day to go. And then we will be ready to put something together up here. Whatever that something actually is. Research complete, woodworking. Now, I'm aware time is pushing on, so what we're going to do is we're just going to go straight for the setting up our kind of a production here. My instinct is to come this way with something here. What we need to do is get a manufacturing here, carpentry. So we got kind of the conveyors are there. We've got to bring in the components and the what we call it. So if I put in, say we're going to have the road connection. Let me just do this first. Knock you down a little bit there. Bring the road up into this area a bit like that. That would mean that the road connection is going to be here. Just put the station in that's going to pick up the goods. You can come back that far there. New point of sale, furniture. Okay. I'm just going to pause. This game's maybe no. What we're going to do is we're going to play on slow speed. We got a turning point here. We're going to have to leave that as a turning point. I've kind of messed up that bit there. Not a warehouse, I want a factory. So what we're going to do is we have to put a warehouse here. We're going to put a warehouse here. That's going to take, you're going to take the wood frames. And then we're going to put the factory. When I think in the short term, we're just going to kind of cobble this together a little bit. And we're going to put you there. You're going to come into there. You're going to make wood frames. Actually, we're going to make furniture as well. What is the formula for furniture? Furniture just requires wood planks. Okay. And then we're going to lay a conveyor. We need a connector there. And we're going to lay a conveyor. Well, come down to there. I'll flip that. Now, the question is, do I bring this over the parts with the conveyor, or do I... My instinct is just to go all out with conveyors. Although, how am I going to do that is another question. Say something like that. And then we're going to pick up a conveyor from, say, here. You're going to come to, say, there. I'm going to go underneath with a tunnel. You've gone too deep. You're going to raise that little area there. Can I get that to turn a corner? This game is very much for argument's sake, it's not going to do it, is it? Okay, game, I can play. Maybe make it a little bit wider. Maybe that will allow it. Okay, that's done that. So we've now got the guys coming there. We've got these trucks here. What we're going to need to do now is set a route up to deliver the... Yes, I'll be right back with you guys in a minute. We need to... Oh, we got a new truck. This delivers the... Okay, we're going to buy this. You're going to wood frames. And then you're going to pick up from here. Load. And well, we don't have a delivery point up here. I don't really want to disturb those, so actually let's That's just in range, so I think if we come up like that, then we're going to add this stop here. You're going to unload into full unload, save as, wood frames. I think we'll start with 2 trucks and okay, what's up with you? You're making wood frames. Why are you? Oh. Okay. Yep, we've got our first wood frames coming out. We've got our first trucks coming over here. That should get this building done. It's must admit it's a little bit of a basket case, and I'm not convinced this is the ideal solution, but I'm going to be happy with it. I release the trucks. I'm not seeing any trucks coming up here. I need to sort this bit out. Right, I think just to finish the video off, we're going to choose a new research, and then I'll sort out the problems afterwards. We got here glass. We can't make that. Stone processing, copper, gasoline. My instinct is to. No, these guys are the open trucks, aren't they? So rails, roads, steam engines, storage. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go for storage just to get this working, but I'll sort out the trucks afterwards. But this is where I'm going to leave it. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Hope you found it interesting. And until next time, whatever you do, enjoy your gaming.